Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima and I'm here checking out Dynasty Warriors Godseekers. This bloody intro video, it doesn't give me any bloody time to do my intro before I have to press start, does it? This is a really somber menu music for Dynasty Warriors, isn't it? Considering what it usually is. A little bit strange. So, I'm gonna load up my game here. I'm currently about, I don't know, halfway through Chapter 3. 4 hours, 10% completion. It's not very far, but I've seen almost everything there is to see. Apparently I'm missing something called orbs, but I haven't gotten that far, and I don't really think I need to, all things considered. So, first thing you'll notice is that the world map is completely different in comparison to any other Dynasty Warriors games you've played before. In fact, this isn't really a Dynasty Warriors game in the traditional sense. They've turned it into like a little strategy RPG, which is kind of neat. So, if I hit start and go to my offices, we can see who I've got at the moment. I don't have very many people. I've just got the three brothers, Zhao Yun and his new friend Lei Bin, who kind of looks like a ridiculously handsome version of me. That's kind of disturbing, but we'll work with it. So, there's not really that much to see here, honestly. So, you can equip different weapons, like in the Dynasty Warriors games, and they will increase your individual stats. And the stats actually do different things this time around. Strength and defense are obvious. Dexterity determines your accuracy. Agility is how much you can... Is that how much you can move? Or is that how much you can, Is that how much you can dodge? Can't really say for sure. And spirit, which is how much you're affected by the morale gauge, which is actually kind of funny. You can carry along 3 different items and 3 different skills. And you can go to the skill board to learn skills, and every officer has one of 5 different types. So, for example, Zhao Yun here is a technique type, which means he'll do more critical hits on average, which is nice. You can spend your SP here to learn the skills, and the skills go off in 4 different directions, and you just get as much SP as you can and use it to unlock both stat boosts and new abilities. And of course, everybody has this more or less. So I'm just gonna grab a few of these just while I'm here. Not really that much I can get right now because I don't have that much SP. SP's earned via battles, obviously. Yeah, that'll do for good old Zhang Fei. What we got for Liu Bei? We've got just a bunch of random ones. I'll just take all of these. And you can build your characters how you want. Although it's probably a good idea to have everybody go towards the attack strength sort of abilities. So, yeah, you can do that, and of course, you can... If we come back out here and we go to the merchant, we can buy and sell weapons. And the weapons all have their own individual stat upgrades, obviously. You can temper weapons by spending gold to make them more powerful, but this really isn't necessary until you've gotten the highest tier of weapons. And of course you can reforge them, which is basically, so say I want to take this dexterity halberd here and merge it with this spirit halberd and get the spirit bonus. I can do that. Costs a fair bit of gold, but I can do that. And now that's got a 10% boost to the spirit. Pretty obvious. Guidance is just your tutorials. Not that much in the way of options. You've got settings like you can skip NPC animations or all animations. You can skip the synchro damage bonus, but you do not want to do that. You can change what the attack animations look like, whether or not it'll go down to like the ground and be in the style of Dynasty Warriors, or whether or not it'll hover above the ground. You've got camera controls, you've got touchscreen controls. They all work just fine, and you can turn off subtitles. Don't know why you'd do that. You can turn off the grid, and you can display silhouettes behind buildings, and of course you've got your sound sliders and your sound test. Now, this game does have an autosave in the form of a checkpoint save, but it also has manual saving, and I found out by accident that by pressing select and start at the same time, it actually jumps you back to the main menu without saving. Yeah, how stupid is that? I was worried I'd lost an absolute ton of my progress there, and I'm pretty sure I just lost all the skill points I put in, but bugger it, whatever. That's pretty much all there is to show you in the menu at this point, except for the Path of Destiny, but we'll do the Path of Destiny once we get back. So, right now we're just going to go ahead to the next story mission. The story is basically Romance of the Three Kingdoms, or Dynasty Warriors, except you're following it from Zhao Yun's perspective, so he doesn't really have any particular alliances at this point. I mean, he is working with the three brothers to take down Cao Cao. So let's join the battle on hard. I will talk about the game's difficulty after the cutscene plays, because there'll probably be a cutscene. There's the pre-rendered cutscenes, the 3D cutscenes like this.
Yosh, 我らも行くぞ。
待って。
どうした？
あの男の手元、間違いない。私の力がある。
なんだって？
あの男が持っているのは水。私の手元にある火を打ち消す力。この戦い、簡単にはいきそうにないわね。
Is that it? Okay, that might be it. Might not be. Oh, there's also talking head cutscenes here. And there's 3D pre-rendered cutscenes that look just like the regular things anyway, so I don't know why they didn't just pre-render everything. But yeah, there is a story going on, but it's basically this woman came out of some bloody icicle, and she has the ability to control nature and crazy crap. So yeah. It's a bit strange, but yeah, we'll just skip through the entirety of this text. It's all Japanese voice acting, there's no English dub. Which is alright. I don't mind there not being an English dub, although I do kind of miss hearing Liu Bei and Cao Cao go at it. So you can come here to change your settings and all that. Guidance for your tutorial, obviously. You've got 3 individual objectives you can do for every mission, and they can give you different things. We'll go over what those are later. You can check the units, obviously. You can check your officers and equip them with stuff and use their skill board stuff here, obviously, as well. And you can also change where they will deploy, but most of the time, where they put them by default will usually do you okay. As long as you don't have any really weak units out by themselves, you'll probably do fine. So, let's just get on with it. Start the battle. Game's got pretty good loading times.
さすがの武勇よ。だがその将勇もここまでだ。全軍戦線を押し上げ、助手城を落とせ。劉備だ。頼りきりで申し訳ないのだが、どうか曹操からこの助手城を守ってほしい。
So yeah, loading times aren't actually that bad. It's pretty good. What the real problem is the game's frame rate. It will die, and it will die hard. It will just fall constantly, and it's very noticeable. In fact, it's so noticeable that it actually lags the camera controls, and the camera controls don't stop for like a quarter of a second until after you release the actual button. It's a real pain. I'm not entirely sure how I managed to screw that up, but thankfully it doesn't really seem to be that big of a deal. You can also use the touchscreen to rotate the camera in 9-degree angles, and you can also use the bottom of the touchscreen to zoom the camera closer in if you absolutely positively need the frame rate to be better, but it won't help too much. So, let's go do this. So, every unit can move and then do an action once it's moved. And the action can either be attack, defense, or use an item. Using an item does not end the turn, attacking and defending does. If we choose to attack, we have a number of slots up there, and every attack takes a certain amount of slots. These slots will regenerate at the rate of 3 per turn, no exceptions. And you can save them by not attacking, and you can just defend if you want. And that'll get you your 3 per turn, and you'll be able to hold on to the rest. Otherwise, it's pretty simple like that. You just have to balance the usage of your attacks, more or less, so that you have more powerful attacks when you really need them. So I'm just going to get Liu Bei down here and get him to attack from the side. This is the excuse me. This is the sort of game where positioning does matter, which is nice. It's good that it's got at least some positional depth. There are long-range attacks and short-range attacks. The majority of the people you're going to find, and in fact everybody except Lei Bin here, has short-range attacks. Lei Bin has long-range attacks. Long-range attacks can attack up and down. Physical attacks can't attack, well, anywhere. Physical attacks can't attack up or down, which is a bit of a pain to deal with, but we will deal with it. We'll just have him defend here. No point getting him to do anything else. No point rushing out. So we'll just have our two mates defend here. And the enemy will move. And that's basically it. Here comes the enemies. I have their animations on skip, so you don't have to watch them. I much prefer it this way. It makes the games go by a lot faster. I probably should turn all the animations off, you know, just for the purpose of making the games go faster in general. But you can see some of the animations via my turns, so that'll be fine. Allies take turns separately from you. A little odd, but not a big deal. So anyway, away we go. I'll get Liu Bei out the front door just so we can actually get him attacking people, but he doesn't seem to be doing... He won't be able to do much of use this turn, so we'll just have him on defend. We'll get Lei Bin up here. Nope, hang on. Camera is not working too well with me. That should help. We'll get Zhao Yun up there too, and we'll get Lei Bin in behind both of them. He can do long-range attacks, so let's get a long-range attack going. So, attacks can have different effects, like, for example, the Heartful Star can cause mobility down. There's a bunch of different things. You can stun, you can poison, you can paralyze, you can do stuff like that. Pretty basic strategy fare, nothing really too notable about it. It works. Yeah, that should do it. Yep, they all just fall over and die. That's nice. You do earn synchro points the better you do in fights. And the better you... once you fill up your synchro meter up the top there, you can do what's called a synchro attack. But I'll explain what those are when I get to them. I just blocked in the wrong direction. Zhao Hu does advancing, but thankfully I've got two guys there. Two fairly strong tank-like guys there to hold the fort. They're not going to get past me, since they can't get past me, which is nice. For the most part, you can't move your troops by an opponent. However, if they're speed type, they can move past the opponent. The types don't actually play that much relevance, honestly, in the strategy. In fact, there's not much that does play relevance in the strategy. I mean, attackers get stronger. Defenders just have an easier time defending. I can't remember exactly what the conditions are for that one. There's just a bunch of different things going on. Ooh, Zhao Hu N is apparently there and willing to deal some damage, but thankfully, so am I. So, first thing I want to do is I want to get Liu Bei to heal up. Thankfully, I brought along a few meat buns. You can get all the other Dynasty Warriors items too. They'll give you, like, strength upgrades and stuff for a turn or two. I'm not aiming for... Oh, he is actually going to repel it. Can I actually move out of this? I can't. That's unfortunate. Alright. Okay, what can I do with the... No, the rotary slash takes too many slots. Alright. Joint cut, joint cut, joint cut. You do earn Musu as you defeat enemies and stuff like that, and you can use that to get more powerful attacks. Now that he's dead, I should be able to move Zhao Yun. Sorry, I keep thinking of different bloody names in this series. Yep, I should be able to move him past, and now I can do a Flying Dragon, because he's got his Musu meter filled up. And that will hit all 4 enemies in this column, and kill 2 of them, which is great. And what else can I do? I can't repel anything that he does here, so I'll just, no point even doing the instant collapse. Might as well just do the Flying Dragon and save the attacks. The game doesn't look that bad. I mean, sure, it's pretty aliased. and it doesn't run that well, but at least the presentation's okay. It's about on par with your typical Dynasty Warriors game on the Vita, which is alright. I'm fine with that. Alright, so we can synchro here. See how my two guys have already moved? Well, if I hit synchro, now everyone on my team, not everyone on my team, everyone in the area that this guy's thing works on, can now move again, gets 5 extra attacks, and they get extra XP for doing things like beating enemies. So, now I can move him out of here, because he's a speed type, so he's capable of moving around. Alright, let's see. Let's use a solar fan on these 3, and do it again. And a 3rd time. Just make sure he's knocked out. Now, Zhao Yun, I'm going to want him to try and take out Mr. Guy here, so we will move him around the side and get some attacks in. The question is, what's going to be most effective? It's probably going to be the Vaporizing Blow, just 3 of them. 3 of them will do the trick, and then I can do another Vaporizing Blow just out here to hit these guys, because why not? Now it's Liu Bei's turn. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to move much further than this, but hopefully, this will work out in my favor. I won't even get him to attack. I'll just have him defend, just to be safe. Now, this is the final attack. There is actually the synchro attack. That's the name for it, because it's in the bloody bottom right corner of the screen. Pay attention. The synchro attack is special, because it's the final attack, and you can power it up depending on how many guys you've got synchroed. So we'll just wait for the fancy animations to play out, because why not? You can see my synchro charges building up on the right there again. Depending on how well you do during this, you will actually be able to basically completely fill up the meter again and just chain synchros over and over and over again. And it's intensely OP. Like, seriously, it's fantastically OP. But here's the synchro attack. Now you just have to tap X, and the more you successfully tap X in the time limit, the more bonus damage you'll do. So how much damage did I manage to do? I did a ton of bonus damage. Yep, knocked him out, killed a bunch of guys at once, defeated one of the major officers, got a bunch of XP for everyone involved, so everyone leveled up, and that actually heals you up, and the game actively encourages you to time that with leveling up in order... let me try it again. The game actively encourages you to level up at the right timing so that you heal up completely, which is a nice thing to recommend. Nope, looks like I can't attack with either of them. Alright, I'll just have them hold defense on the wall here. That's fun. They can't get through this, which is great. So, Guo-G is going to try and get in, but thankfully we've still got 3 guys there. So yeah, as I was saying before, I better zoom this out just so you can see what's actually getting hit. That's the problem with the close-range cameras. You can't see who's actually taking the majority of the damage, which sucks. It'd be nice to have a combat log in the bottom left. I'm not using that part of the screen for anything. Alright, now it's the allies' turn. Now it's my turn. Okay. So you can see the area for the synchro. It's actually different for all the different character types. So, Zhao Yun... I can't even see it right now. That's a bit weird. Oh, wait, no. It's because I have to swap to Liu Bei. So, yeah, Liu Bei has a cross. Our archer here has a plus. Another character of mine has just a grid. This is like a diamond. You know, it's pretty obvious how it all works. It's a very simple strategy system, really. There's not that much to it. It's also surprisingly easy. Like, I was playing on normal, just, you know, I'm not that good. I'm fully aware of the fact that I'm actually not that good. So, I went in on normal difficulty thinking, oh, this will be a bit of a pain in the ass to pull off successfully. And I was somewhat right. The keyword being somewhat. I'm going to move Liu Bei away, because if I can... Yeah. No, hang on. Better idea. Move him down here. Now, I'll use a Musu attack on the officer. I will use joint cut on this guy, and another joint cut on this guy. And another joint cut on him to make sure he completely dies. As you can see, it's all the Dynasty Warriors 8 animations and all that. But yeah, it's deceptively easy. I was playing on normal for a while, and I was breezing through the stages. Like, honest to God, breezing through them. So after a few stages, I put it up to hard, and I'm still breezing through them. With characters that are like 2 or 3 levels under-leveled. Seriously. Like, I'm not entirely sure why the game is as easy as it is, but it is. Easy, normal, and hard just makes everybody a little stronger, and it also requires you to, hang on, if I... Nope. Alright, I've got a choice. Do I want to... Yeah, screw it. I'll synchro... Zhao Yun. I keep forgetting his fucking name. So, we'll do another synchro going on here. We'll get a solar fan out. Do it again. And we'll use a Heartful Star to finish this guy off. So now those 3 will be dead. If I move this guy up here, we can get him to try and attack... we'll Flying Dragon this guy just for the hell of it. Make sure I have some Musu left. And now I can send an attack up to here. And we are going to wipe out like 6 more guys in one turn again. As far as I'm aware, the enemy doesn't actually get to do this, and this is another reason why the game's so bloody easy. They don't have the ability to synchro, as far as I know. They do have the ability to do special attacks and all that, but synchro just seems completely out of their reach. So, the whole game just feels really, really easy. I really don't know what the deal is. It's just... I'm having absolutely no trouble with it. Which is a bit of a surprise, considering I'm usually absolutely terrible at strategy games. But yeah, I'm doing alright. And so we can finally get Guan Yu out, and we can finally demonstrate the man himself. I can increase my own defense by 10% if I wanted to, which is actually probably a good idea. And then Crimson Wave them... No, they're not going to die from that. It's not worth the effort. Okay. I was about to say, do it on myself twice. Why bother? I'll bring them both down a peg. Why not? So I'm capable of, even on hard, playing this game just perfectly fine. Without much effort. Sure, you might have to grind a bit later on, but... Hell, I'm level 15. The recommended level for this stage was like 2 levels higher than this, and I'm doing fine. I'm not even coming close to losing. Maybe I'm just getting better at these sorts of games. Who knows? But then again, it's a Dynasty Warriors game, and it is running on the... It's basically... You play with the harder difficulty, and it gives you the better weapons so that you can handle the higher difficulty better. It's one of those sorts of games. So... Yeah, I mean, Xiao Xiao's level 30 up there. I'm probably not going to want to go near him. How did he get in there? How did he get in there? Shit. Alright. Where is he? Zhang Fei. Get over there. God damn. How did he get in there? I didn't even notice. There we go. Just... take that guy out. Let's not actually just waste the attacks. He leveled up, so he healed. That's nice. Actually, no, just for safety, I'm gonna have Liu Bei run back and see if he can take out Zhou Hu Dun. Yes, I do know him. And we'll have our archer move up and... Heartful Star? It's gonna suck no matter who I fire it at. So I guess I might as well do it to the one I can confirm kill this turn. There we go. Alright. Guan Yu's turn again. Alright, we'll do it with the one that has the most health. There we go. Guan Yu's probably more than capable of holding it there by himself. Oh, would you look at that? Probably a good idea to send... him back. I have to hold for 5 more turns. This is going to be fun. Question is, how am I supposed to get up there in the first place without going all the way? Oh, staircase. Right. Just everybody takes their turns. Morale actually works in this game in the way you would expect it to. Which is pretty cool. Because the way the morale works is that the lower your morale is, the less damage you do. And vice versa, the higher it is, the more damage you do. So it actually serves purpose in this one, which is kind of neat. Alright, let's get Liu Bei in there. He's not going to be able to reach Xiao Hudun in time. But he can run a Muso attack on him, just for the purpose of distraction. Didn't do much damage, but I mean, it does earn me more for my, does earn me more, what's it called? Synchro meter, so why the hell not? You know what, yeah, I'd rather him back here helping to fight off these officers. I was about to say, can I even... No, I can only just use that, but thankfully I can just defend this turn and save some trouble. Is that guy an archer? He can aim 2 squares across. Across. Yes, that's my speech deficiency kicking in there. He will be fine. I'll have Guan Yu go up there. I'll have Zhang Fei come here to work on Xiao Hudun, and we'll be fine. We only have to last 4 more turns. We don't have to do anything too drastic. Thankfully, they have appeared to have descended the walls, so... Ooh, dear. I just took 200 damage in 1 turn. That's not particularly great. Alright. Zhao Yun, we're going to want you to take this guy out post-haste. So, I will have you... Probably a better idea to up his attack power this turn, because then I can do this. That's a way. Just skip all the animations, and he's dead. Just didn't even have to think about it, that's great. And now my synchro meter's full up, so if I can set this just right, I'll be able to set off another synchro attack and have a fair few things working out for me here. Do I want to do Gravel Strike? Might stun them, worth the effort. And the Spiral Strike just to finish it off. Okay, that did a fair bit of damage. Which is good news. Of course it's good news. I will move. No, I do not want him to do that. I can move him down here, but then I won't be able to synchro quite successfully. Not the way I want to. That's a bit of a shame. Alright. New plan. Nope, that's not a new plan. Alright, we'll just move him... No, I don't want him to defend. I want him to move down here, and I want him to synchro. Alright. Synchro, he'll be fine synchroing here. I just need to find a decent thing for him to do with his synchro. And to be fair, dealing a ton of damage, probably a good thing to do with your synchro. And I can attack with a joint cut here just to deal some extra damage. And now Zhang Fei. I was about to say, is there anything I can do over here? Well, those two aren't going to die this turn unless I actually use my final synchro attack on them. So, let's move him up here and see what we can do. He's not going to be able to do much because he's not facing the right way, which kind of sucks. Alright, we'll move him up here, and just to be safe, Gravel Strike, Spiral Strike, and then Synchro on these two. Skip all the animations. Deal as much bonus damage as possible. And they're dead. There's no way they survived that. Lots of experience for everybody. A bronze chest, which is nice. Now, Guan Yu. How do you feel about being the share of an officer? That did some decent damage. I'm not going to complain too much about that. Now it's their turn. They've lost 2 of their most powerful generals this turn, which is great, because that means I don't really have to worry too much. I can last the next few turns easily. Hell, I could probably go and mount an attack on freaking Cao once this place is cleared out. Probably won't live through it. Hell, yeah. You know what the weird thing is about this? There is a, battle of, something gate. I can't remember. It's the gate where you meet Lu Bu. There is that battle, but you actually end up beating him. He's not that hard. Which is, for this game, weird. Yeah, let's teach this guy a lesson. 165, I have my synchro back. Okay, no, I don't want you to attack, but I can't move you either. Which sucks. Really sucks. Alright, what's Liu Bei's synchro? It's the thing, so I'll move him over here. Do that. And now, if I move Liu Bei down, swap to Liu Bei by the shoulder button. If I move him down here, now I can synchro here, and voila. This guy is so dead that he's not even going to feel it. There we go. He is guaranteed KO. And we'll use a Chaotic Dreams Musu attack to ever-loving beat the shit out of him. And then Zhang Fei will move along and just defend, because there's not much else he can do. And we'll just hit that here to completely drive the invaders out of our walls with yet another synchro attack. It really does feel unfair that the enemy can't do this, doesn't it? Because I'm just absolutely wiping the floor thanks to using so many synchro attacks in a row. And this is when I'm under-leveled. More levels. More items. And of course, poor Guan Yu. All out here by himself. Just needs to beat the shit out of these guys for a while. Now it's the enemy's turn. Yep. Oh dear. Guan Yu's a little hurt. It's alright though, Guan Yu. I can cover for you, buddy. Gravel Strike. Gravel Strike. You are dead, sir. Dead. Okay, Zhao Yun. 2 instant collapses. Save an attack if possible. He's dead. There's an enemy up there. But we won't worry about him because he had the AI doesn't seem to have activated him yet, which is kind of strange, but whatever, I'll roll with it. Have him defend. And just to be safe for good old Guan Yu, you get your last meat bun. Did pretty well by himself out there. I'll move him back, let them come. Defend. See, none of them are going to move. And we just hit turn 10, so that should be it. Shouldn't it? Oh, guard him for 10 turns, alright, so this will be the last one. Alright, Guan Yu, you get to defend again. Zhang Fei. Zhao Yun, you can just make your way back. No point you're just standing out there in the cold by yourself. And Lei Bin can come down here. Lei Bin! So, is that where they throw all the leftover Leis in Hawaii? No, that was bad. That was really bad. Alright, yep, we won. That was actually surprisingly easy. So yeah, we get a bunch of items, and we get these chests, and these chests are how you get your weapon drops. Not very good stuff this time around. I've been having a lot of trouble getting decent weapons. But yeah. Unfortunately, we just lost Liu Bei, Guan Yu, and Zhang Fei again, they tend to leave and come back like the bloody wind. So, the Path of Destiny. What the Path of Destiny is it's the way to unlock things like side content, and it gives you like all sorts of different bonus scenarios and stuff like that. So, for example, now that I am I capable of reading this? Yeah. China overflows with people whose homes have been burnt. So yeah. You get to see these little cutscenes that, again, dive into the story of the Three Kingdoms. You get all sorts of different kinds of rewards. And this is how you do things like unlock extra characters. So, as you can see, the conditions for this part of the Path of Destiny were complete the scenario, save 20k gold, and achieve 30 KOs with Zhao Yun. And so yeah, Guan Ping gets 1500 SP, and you get his wallpaper. And this is just, every officer you meet has an officer thing like this. So yeah, Zhao Yun has a bunch of stuff here. If you want to unlock some characters for use, this is how you do it. I know there's at least one character here that you can unlock via this. But yeah, this is basically just how you do your side content. Now, as for other side content, there's a bunch of stuff that you can do. So, for example, all these areas here have different free battles we can do. We can also do things like this event here, Familial Bonds, where you can fight with another character. The free battles will give you different things. As you can see up in the top left, they change after every mission. So if I want more gold, I can go to Hulao Gate and play a battle there. If I want to get lots of XP, I can go to Langya. But since we're here, we might as well do Familial Bonds. I just unlocked it, and to be fair, my guys are pretty high level as it is. Yeah, level 18 and 19. They'll be fucking fine with this. I'll just fill out their meat buns just to be safe. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically how you do that. That's how they expect you to grind. They give you a bunch of cool stuff to go after, and you can go do that. However, gold doesn't really seem to be necessary, as observed by the fact that I have 300,000 gold. And once you get it to, like, the Path of Destiny, which is, like, at the beginning of Chapter 2 or 3, I can't remember which one specifically. But once you get it, you can get an absolute ton of golden items. So, like, you never really need to sell any... Well, you never really need to worry about gold. You can just sell everything that you don't want, and you'll get an absolute ton of gold for it. So, yeah. How do you think I got 300k gold? I got it just via watching the stuff in the Path of Destiny. It's a neat system, and it does have neat ways of playing around with the side content. I'm not level 21 yet. Let's go play Familial Bonds. These scenarios are usually the ways to unlock other characters. Certain Path of Destinies will influence other Paths of Destinies and stuff like that. You need to be a certain amount along someone else's Path of Destiny in order to unlock more Paths of Destiny. If I have to say Paths of Destiny again, please kill me. But yeah, this time we have Guan Yu and Guan Ping, father and son, and Zhao Yun and Lei Bin, so this will be at least slightly interesting. We can customize some placement here, but I don't really think it's necessary. They're all in the same place anyway. Everything seems to be in order. Unfortunately, Guan Yu doesn't have any more of his meat buns, so let's make sure he gets his meat buns, because he's a growing boy. But as you can see, you get an absolute ton of these fucking items just through the Path of Destiny. Please kill me. So, let's go on and actually play. Unfortunately, I can't really... Oh, can I do anything with... Yeah, I can actually, like, use this skill board right now. That's kind of neat. Screw it. I'll just mark random ones and just... Yeah, there we go. That'll do. And I'll just equip whatever skills I got there just by random chance. You can only have 3 skills equipped at a time, which is nice. Restores the Musa gauge of the unit and any unit next to it. That's actually pretty useful. So, what's the battle objectives this time? Defeat 10 units in 4 turns, complete an 8,000 charge, and have 3 officers do a synchro. That, to be fair, with Lei Bin on the team, that's probably pretty easy. So let's just hit this battle up.
いざ馬防機が相手となろう。こういう戦待ってたんだ。
Hello, Ma Dai and Ma Chao. You are going to get the shit beaten out of you, so let's do this. Defeat Ma Chao and Ma Dai.
いざ
Alright, let's do this. So, what's Guan Ping got? He's got plenty of different kinds of close range attacks. That'll be useful. Alright. We'll send him up straight away and get him to do a severed segment 3 times. Just to make sure everything in that line dies. At first I found myself not particularly liking this game very much, just because it does start out relatively slowly. It takes a while before you really unlock all the characters that you can do fun stuff with. And the strategy is a little bit foregone, because it's, you know, A, it's so easy, and B, it's just unnecessary because the game's fairly easy to begin with. But then again, I found myself playing it for 4 hours, basically in a row, without really complaining too much about it. So I find it hard to complain, considering how long I've actually put into it without even meaning to. But I really don't mind. Not in the long run. I'm enjoying it. It really is the Dynasty Warriors of strategy RPGs. It's fairly simple, and it'll keep your mind working even if you're a bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Even if you're trying to, you know, focus on the strategy and all that, it'll keep you working for that, but at the same time, if you just want to play a casual strategy RPG that doesn't really take the idea of, like, ridiculous difficulty too seriously or anything like that, I just moved the archer to the front line. I'm an idiot. Where's Guan Ping? There's Guan Ping. You can come right up here and do your beloved super attack again. We'll save that one attack for the next turn. So yeah, that's a lot of damage to those guys. More synchro power. Guan Yu, are you actually useful yet? I have to actually get him in really close before he's useful. Maybe putting him up front would have been the best idea after all. Zhao Yun. What can we do with you? Well, we can do a Cyclone Strike and finish these guys off. So that's like... No, I wasn't able to move him up one further. That's a shame. Alright. Cyclone Strike that way. Vaporizing Blow and Instant Collapse that way. There we go. We got 3 knockouts. They're all dead. There is one other thing that I did want to talk about, though, and that's the sound quality. The sound quality in this game is shit, and I don't know why. It sounds like it's really been compressed, and I don't know what they were going for, purely because this game is really small and didn't need any ridiculous sound compression. Like, seriously, this game doesn't even come in at 2 gig. It comes in at 1.6 gig, or just something a little bit south of that. So, I really don't know why the sound is as bad as it is. You'll notice it mainly when there are, like, enemies attacking and stuff like that. It sounds like really compressed MP3. I don't know what they were going for. It's a little bit strange. I'm not entirely sure why they did it. But, oh, well, sound isn't really that important, and it does kind of fade away eventually. Like, you start not to notice it after a while. At least if you're me, anyway. Oh, hang on, I can Flying Dragon this whole line and just kill it. So we don't have to even worry about these guys coming down this lane anymore. Okay, defeat 10 units within 4 turns, that's good effort. Lei Bin. Okay, we'll move him up here. Does he have Musu yet? He does. So let's... Yep, we'll do that. And then we will do a Heartful Star on the unit commander until he's dead. Let's do that. Dead. And we have the ability to synchro. Now I just need to get everybody up close so that they can synchro. Right. I'll have him defend in that direction, and now Guan Yu can come up here and defend in that direction. Okay, so Guan Jing and Zhang Bao showed up. They've got more morale, which is a little unfortunate. And here they come. But it's alright, I've got a plan. I've got my archer, he's got his grid of synchro, so as long as we stay relatively close to him, we can do our synchro attack and just wipe the floor with anybody we deem necessary to wipe the floor with. Nope, I'm trying to get Zhao Dun up front. The controls are lagging out a bit on me. That kind of sucks. Vaporizing blow. Well, actually, yeah. We'll just we'll do a couple of those just because that guy behind him is still going to feel the damage of that attack, even though there's someone blocking up front. Oh, good, he leveled up. Now, Guan Yu, I'll move you over here. So now you can attack with the Crimson Wave and the Aerial Splitter, just to take them out. And now, Guan Ping. There's an idea. So now if I just do the Broken Sword attack a few dozen times... Oh wait, what does the Grand Slash do? Same basic thing. Alright. We'll just Grand Slash. Take out everyone in one shot. Save the slots. There we go. Now, hopefully if my theory is correct, everybody will come flooding out of this. Which means that I'll be able to do a bunch of damage. Then I can get in and synchro. Hopefully. Nope, none of them are actually moving. Oh, nope, he's moving. Guanjing. Is Guanjing coming? Nope, he's not actually coming out to fight. Oh, aren't you just a little bit of a prick? Alright. I can do another Grand Slash. Yeah, that works. And Summon Strike. And another one. Alright. That did a fair bit of damage. We'll move Guan Yu up here, and I could use a Synchro if I wanted, but I do want to actually, Oh, no, he's already dead. So I'm focusing on everybody who isn't dead. There we go. I'll just kill those two and save the attacks. Now, Zhao Yun. I'll have him move up here. No. Yes. Yeah, I'll have him move up here. Okay, let's see. What can you do with your chaotic dreams? You can hit him! This is good. This means I don't have to deal with him. Didn't kill him, but probably did me a few favors. Guanjing is enraged. That's a problem. Because when he decides to come out and hit poor Zhao Yun when he's defending in the wrong direction, that's gonna sting a bit. Oh no, he hit the archer. Alright, new plan. Need a new plan. I think I have a new plan. So, alright, Stomach Strike. Skip the animation. Guan Yu. Heavenly Gale. Why not? Followed up with the Crimson Wave. Why not? Confirm. Kill him. Good job, Guan Yu. Now, Zhao Yun. Do not want you to defend right now. I want you to attack. I want you to Vaporizing Blow in that direction. And I want you to... Ooh. Okay, hang on. I'm having Flying Dragon in that direction. So that they're dead. Thankfully, I got a critical hit on the unit commander, so that works for me. Now, he can use a bun to make sure he still stays up. And now he can synchro. And we can just charge... Well, I don't want to actually risk charging them with him. He'll just get his ass handed to him. But we'll just take these guys out. And we'll just, you know, hit these guys as well. Hey, hang on. Nope, I'll move this guy here, because he's not the last one of the... He's not the last attack, so... Now if I move Zhao Yun in here, I'll have him defend. And now I can take out these two straight away. No questions asked. And this is basically just me absolutely... Oh god. Forgot to do the bonus damage. It's alright, they're dead anyway. There's no way that didn't kill them. So, yeah. So there goes 6 units in 1 turn. Now we move everyone in. So Zhao Yun. Say hello to Furious D. That's a reference. There we go, 1 down. Get the archer in there, because he can hit a fairly strong distance, so might as well just take advantage of that. Do some extra damage. He's level 20. You gain new attacks as you level up. I won't worry about those two. Their AI obviously hasn't activated, so I can just leave them there. Don't even know why I'm bothering to defend in that direction. Oh shit! Down goes Zhao Yun. Not good. Okay. Solar Flare. And just another attack. Right, that's not good at all. They are actually surprisingly strong. Alright. Okay, Crimson Wave. Crimson Wave. Was not expecting that to happen. Wasn't expecting him to be that strong. Alright, and now Guan Ping can come in and Ruffle Stomp. From behind. There we go. We even got a Kurogane chest, so that's the rarest kind of chest you can get, as far as I'm aware. And here comes Ma Chao. Is that Ma? No, it's Ma Dai. Here comes Ma Dai. And he doesn't actually really do that much damage. So we are good to just move in and just beat the ever-loving bejesus out of it. I was about to say, I probably do want to try and get the final hit in with Lei Bin if I can, just because, you know, he's one of the main characters, so he's obviously going to, he's obviously going to be more useful with the XP. Lei Bin, Solar Fan, and we're done. Fairly easy, as I said, but it's still pretty enjoyable as a strategy game. Wow, we got a second Musu bar. That's convenient. But yeah, I took them both out. I win. I get resources. I get chests. I get some pretty decent weapons. You don't very often get blue ones. And it just continues on like that, basically. If you're a fan of particularly in-depth strategy games, you probably won't get much out of this one. But for those of you just looking for a more casual experience, this will probably do you fine. I don't know what else they could do. It's relatively well put together. Technical performance isn't great, but... Oh yeah, I actually get to keep Guan Ping now. And I get a few extra Piles of Destiny, which is great. So yeah, I'm actually hang on to this one. This is kind of fun to just, you know, play for a bit. And there's a fair amount of content too. Well, I mean, judging purely by the fact that if I go and save, it's taken me 5 hours to get 14%. So that's probably just fine. But yeah, it's good. It does what it does alright. It's not particularly complex or particularly mechanically interesting, but it's still fun for what it is. That was a look at Dynasty Warriors Godseekers, and this has been Blue Maxima, and I'll see you all next time.